the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith here. Tonight, Game 5 in this conference finals matchup. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. For the Cavaliers, they were unable to grab one on the road in Game 4. But back on their home court, we'll see if what they need is a little home cooking. And fellas, a 3-1 series lead. They have a chance to close it out on their floor tonight. Do they get it done?
You got to like their chances, Ernie. This is the game where you got to have that killer instinct.
Oh, my gosh. Ouch.
You got to have the killer instinct, Ernie.
Banging the set is not going to impact the game.
But I'm just telling you what you got to have. You got to have that killer instinct.
Wow.
Kenny, can you give me a less violent response?
That was an aftershock right there. Well, you never want to give a team life. And if you just knock them down like Shaq just did this table, game's over.
Here's Kevin Harlan with the call.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Game 5 in the Eastern Conference Finals. The Cavaliers have been patient, they have endured, and they have prevailed. With a 3-1 series lead, their sights locked on one goal. One epic culmination of an entire NBA season. The Larry O'Brien Trophy could be theirs with just one more win against the Brooklyn Nets. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
It's Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals with the series at 3-1, and a spot in the finals could be had tonight. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to NBA playoff action here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. And the news here, Tristan Thompson won't play. The injury keeping him out.
Kevin, his injury is going to cost him a few games, and in the playoffs, that could be devastating.
Now here's LeBron. Here's Baldwin. 5 to shoot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Now, here is Russell. So the Nets starting 5. Russell and LeVert in the backcourt. Paul George is out there with Payne, and it's Black in at the center position. Now, here is Russell. They set the pick. There's the triple. And that's collected by Love. On defense, the Nets, they won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the deep.
And, you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in the real zone.
Now James, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. To the wing on the left. From past the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, he's so creative with the ball and his ability to shake free from bigger guys to knock down those triples. Boy, that's a thing of beauty there.
The Nets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
And LeVert, the Ohio native, has a ton of potential, folks. A tall, lanky shooting guard with really good playmaking ability.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. He said what they need to do to stay alive in this series is simple. He says it comes down to team ball and not hero ball. Getting everyone involved is the only way where we get to where we need to go. Kevin, they have been struggling and they're on the road tonight. It's an immense challenge they face. Back to you.
Thank you, David. It's the Nets now. The Cavaliers making the shot. They set the pick. Out to Russell. Fires for three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
The dish now to LeBron. Out to the right wing. From deep. Baldwin kicks to Bledsoe. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. There in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. LeVert the pass to Black. Nets passing it around. Pass to LeVert. 6 to shoot. The three. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Here's Baldwin. Off target with his 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's LeVert missing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Bledsoe outside. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They set the pick. Russell kicks to Jordan. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. And Cleveland will come the other way. Pass to Baldwin. Love at the elbow. He feeds it to Bledsoe. That falls. An assist by Love. Bledsoe's got his first basket.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
Yeah, and they've come out strong. I mean, clearly, they've been the better team so far.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, trailing by 10. Russell kicks to Black. Stolen away. The drive.
That's how you attack.
Wow. Oh, man. my.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Here's Payne. The Cavaliers making the shot. And it's LeVert missing. Now Cleveland moving it up. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Russell with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. They set the pick. And the pass to Payne. And the rejection by Love. 3 on 3. And the dunk by James.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, you know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless. Really getting beat up, physically and emotionally.
And they double up Russell. Here's LeVert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
You never pass for the sake of passing. You wait until the defense commits. Russell does that, finds the open man nicely.
Now here's James. He has 7. It's a pick by Love. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Payne. Passes it to LeVert. George against LeBron. 5 on the clock. And here we go. Cavaliers running again. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Nets trail by 19. To the wing right side. Black dishes to Russell. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Boy, the body control of Russell. He knows defenders are going to be trying to get physical with him, and he's up for the challenge that time.
Baldwin the pass to James. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bledsoe. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Bledsoe's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
The drive by LeBron. And here's Love from the arc. Offensive rebound. James kicks to Love. Stripped away. Here's LeVert. Outside. George. And it's George again missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
There's a screen. LeBron dishes to Bledsoe. For 3, Love doesn't get it to drop for him. Nets trail by 17. Feeds it to Russell. Dishes it to Payne. Over LeBron. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to LeBron. Bledsoe outside. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
The Nets shooting pretty grave so far, about 23%. Timeout called the Nets.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. There's the double team with Pekovic. Here's Allen. It's rebounded by Baldwin.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Kilpatrick passes to Lynn. From 12 feet out. Allen with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Baldwin kicks to LeBron. Pass to Baldwin. LeBron against Ingles. LeBron passes to Baldwin. And Allen with the block. He had stolen by Ingles. To the inside. Osgood with the bucket.
Nice little move in there. The ever-developing skill set of Timothy Mozgov.
LeBron kicks to Pekovic. Outside jumper. Pekovic with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. James the pass to Baldwin. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now, here's Ingles. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Out to Shumpert. Out to the right wing. Back to Rose. Outside Shumpert. James dishes to Pekovic. Here's Baldwin. Here's Shumpert. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Schooling them right now. Taking them to the woodshed. Super aggressive and owning the paint.
Now here's Mozgov. Mozgov a screen on Pekovic. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Fourth, LeBron James.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Rose kicks to Shumpert. Pekovic with a screen. James right side. Baldwin offline with his three. Nets shooting down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. Outside, Lynn. Here's Kilpatrick. Back to Lynn. Allen with the screen for Lynn. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Kilpatrick. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Baldwin's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is James. 7 points in the game. Here's Shumpert. Off target from three-point range. Here's Kilpatrick. In the pass to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Allen. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Baldwin. 9 points in the game so far. To the middle. And it's Pekovic missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And the basket by Kilpatrick.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, he knew he had him beat, Greg. I mean, that was clear. Took advantage of the space he had and then calmly and quietly drained it from the mid-range. That's good basketball.
And so it's Cleveland sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Exactly. I mean, they've made their presence felt on this end. Excellent job contesting shots so far.
Now Lynn. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Harper is out there with Iman Shumpert. And there's Pekovic, and it's Rose, and it's Daniels in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Rose after Jeremy Lin's miss. Rose, no good.
Well, at best, the defense was average. I mean, he must make sure to finish these layups. Got to make those.
Ingles passes to Kilpatrick. Outside, Lynn. Allen with the screen for Lynn. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen dishes to Ingles. Hands it from downtown. Ingles has got the first basket of the second quarter for Brooklyn.
You know, leaving somebody that wide open is not prudent. I mean, you got to expect to get burned when you put that kind of effort forward.
On the wing, Daniels. Back to Rose. On the wing, Shumpert. Outside Rose. Harper with a screen on Lynn. Takes the three. Harper, no good. Nets trail by 18. Kilpatrick passes to Ingles. He dishes it to Lynn. Picked by Mozgov. And there's a whistle that goes on him on Shumpert. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Whitehead's checked in. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Ingles against Shumpert. In the corner, it's Lynn. Just 3 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 18. At the elbow, Pekovic. From the arc. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Harper. The tray. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Harper. Daniels has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Whitehead. The feed to Ingles. There's the screen. Rose against Land. Back to Ingles. Shoots the 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Now here's Rose. On the wing, Daniels. And Pekovic kicks to Rose. Pekovic with a screen on Allen.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Love's check in for Nikola Pekovic. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Derrick Rose. Adrian Payne's checked in for Brooklyn. Paul George comes in for Joe Ingles. To the inside. On the wing, Daniels. Ferrell passes to Shumpert. It's tipped. Payne dishes to Lynn. The pass to Whitehead. He kicks it to George. Offensive rebound, Nets. Allen, that's good.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
Here's Ferrell. On the wing, Daniels. Shumpert against George. And here's Love for 3. The rebound by Paul George.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Passes it to Whitehead. Clock at 6. Kicks to Payne. The dish to George. Over Shumpert. Bank shot. No good.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution. Just didn't knock it down. But you're right. They're happy with that shot. Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Nets trail by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. George with no one around. Connects from three-point range. George has got 5 points so far.
And George is really comfortable from outside. I mean, he's got a high release point on his shot, which makes it very difficult to block.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Nets ball.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Third is Kevin Love.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Whitehead passes to Payne. Outside, Russell. There's a good screen. He feeds it to Black. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Black's got his first basket of the night.
Making the right choice there. I mean, Russell, this is what scouts like about him, his feel, that intuitive feel for the game.
Farrell kicks to Love. He got right to the cup using that screen. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here is Daniels. He's got 5. The kick out to Harper. Clock at 4. Knocked away. Pulls up. Love with another miss.
I thought he had the space to shoot comfortably there, and disappointed that he missed it.
Russell from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Farrell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. LeVert's checked in for Whitehead. And here are the Nets. They're on a 16-7 run. Now, here is Russell. They set the pick. Feeds it to Payne. Back to Russell. 5 to shoot. Off the pick. Offensive rebound. Black dishes to Russell. Stolen. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Baldwin, who's checked in for Harper. LeBron comes in for Troy Daniels. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Yogi Ferrell. Russell passes to Payne. Ripped away. And it's Love, top of the key, and stolen by Payne. Here's LeVert. Dishes it to George. Inside. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Yeah, nice unselfishness by George, zipping the ball to one of his guys as soon as he sees him open to get the shot off.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 9. Tries to snap the cold streak. Here's Love. Payne grabs the board. Payne's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's George. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. James against George. And it's sent back by George.
Terrific focus from George there, reading the shooter the entire way through. A great shot block.
Russell kicks to Black. Pass to George. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
In the corner, it's James. Pass to Baldwin. Back to LeBron. Outside for Bledsoe. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's George for 3. Here's Black. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Black's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Baldwin the pass to LeBron. Over George. Here's Baldwin. Up off the screen. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
We're watching a legend. And LeBron James said he's chasing a ghost. He wants to be the greatest player of all time.
Payne with a screen for George. Payne with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 4 on the clock. On the line. That shot off. Good D by James.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the score by Cleveland. Screen by Russell. Black dishes to George. Out to Russell. A 3-ball. The shot's good on the assist by George. Russell's got 5 points so far.
Wow, that's real nice. I mean, D'Angelo really sets before he gets into a shot. Good use of pace there.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 9. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Kevin Love. And the Nets making a change here as well. Osgood's checked in. Here's Baldwin. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Just 2 to shoot. Off target with his 3.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part, Greg. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. In the corner, it's James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Mozgov. The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first one falls. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Rose is checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Allen's checked in for George Black. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Russell. Nets trail by 8.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Well, you're maximizing your possessions. That's the critical thing here, and they've got to make sure the timing is right, though.
Kilpatrick passes to Allen. He dishes it to Lin, and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
And I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Here's Baldwin. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
1 second left. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up, T-Lou. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. For the Cavaliers, This game has taken a similar direction as the previous 4 in the series, where they've clearly been the better team the majority of the time, and now they're this close to clinching it here in Game 5. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
Well, one problem I see is that they're too timid on the boards. When you start to fall behind in the game, you need to become more aggressive on the offensive glass and the defensive glass.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. Nets trail by 10. Shutting the floor for the Nets. Russell and LeVert in the backcourt. Payne out there with Paul George. And it's Black in at the 5. There's a good screen. And George kicks to Payne. Shot clock at 5. Here's LeVert. Misses the 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Nets shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Russell kicks to George. And the rejection by James. Down low. Here's LeVert. Now the feed to Russell. Black kicks to George. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. So with a wide open look, drills the three-pointer. Russell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. On the wing, James. It's a pick by Love. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Free throw good, James. And both free throws good for LeBron. Nets trail by 9. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. Back the pass to LeVert. Banked in off the glass. LeVert's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Baldwin, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Russell passes to LeVert. He kicks it to George. There's the pick. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, George to the inside. Here's Payne. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Payne.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
So he gets them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Here's LeVert. He's got 8. Outside, Russell. Payne with a screen for Russell. And here's Payne. Back to Russell. There's the pick. Over Bledsoe. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Tell you what, Kevin, it would be helpful if he would start to contribute a little more on offense, because when he's missing, it makes it really hard for this team.
Now here's Love. It's tipped. Russell dishes to George. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
That's ball.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Black. He's guarded by Love. Black, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
No good from LeBron.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's LeVert. Outside, Russell. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely from past the arc. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. For the Cavaliers, Harper, he's checked in for Baldwin. And Daniels subbed in for James. Whitehead's checked in for Brooklyn. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Over to the wing. Back to Bledsoe. Daniels kicks to Love. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Love's got 5 points so far.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection. In a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
Here's Payne. Off the inbound pass, and it's sent back by Bledsoe. Love outside. Bledsoe outside. Inside, here's Harper, and there it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Nets trail by 13. Now Russell. He's got 8. The pass to Whitehead. They set the screen. It's deflected. Bledsoe left side. It's a pick by Love. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game. And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Now, here is Russell. Black the pass to George. Back to Black. Can they get it? Not going to go that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Basket good. 15 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here is George. He's got 11.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Nets trail by 17. And they double up Russell. Fires the three. And Paul George, good for the three. George has got 14 points.
Boy, the confidence that George brings to his game is also confidence that impacts and injects his teammates. He's a high-octane scorer who's ready to go as soon as the game starts and whenever he gets the ball.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 8. Pass to Whitehead. Kicks it to George. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Harper. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead, but down to just 12 points on the bucket from George.
George is outstanding in his decision-making off pitch. He knows when to shoot and when to pass.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Love. Amon Shumpert has come in for Troy Daniels. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Mozgov up top. There's the double team with Pekovic. Goes up the baseline. Here's Kilpatrick. A stupendous finish in traffic. He's got 6.
And that's exactly why you got to box him out, because when you don't, that's what happens. He burns you on the glass.
Lets it go from the wing. Here's Pekovic. And Pekovic throws it down.
And great effort on the boards, and what a move.
Yeah.
That was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
Here's Kilpatrick. The Cavaliers making the shot. Shoots over Pekovic. And he overshot that one, missing.
And the defense that time was late. And you got to feel fortunate he didn't put that one away.
That bucket in no time at all. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Here's Kilpatrick. He has 6. The wide open look here for Ingles. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Ingles has got 9.
And the awareness from Lynn, outstanding. A true point guard who really sees the floor well.
Pekovic with a screen. Back to Shumpert. Rose dishes to Harper. Another 3 for Cleveland.
nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Now here's Allen. And there's a whistle. It goes on Amon Shumpert. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tarek Black, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Rose against Land. 6 on the shot clock, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Rose.
Love the attacking mentality. Lynn doing whatever he can to get himself to the line.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Cleveland leading by 17. Begovic with a screen. Back to Rose. Harper kicks to Rose, expanding his range. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He has 7.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Outside, Lynn. The dish to Ingles. There's the pick. And Begovic gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Lynn. He feeds it to Ingles. Here's Kilpatrick. Drops in the tray. Kilpatrick's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Always got to patrol the three-point line. When you don't, you suffer the consequences.
Here's Baldwin, defended by Allen, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Nets trail by 18. Pass to Kilpatrick. Now, here's Ingles. He's got 9. Allen passes to Kilpatrick. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Kilpatrick's got 11 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Begovic with a screen. Baldwin. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
It's the Nets now. The Cavaliers making the shot. And it's Kilpatrick missing.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding it.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Farrell gets the bucket.
And since they come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, certainly a step up from the first half. They're more engaged, more focused here in this second half, and they're getting good results.
Here's Lynn after the Cavaliers pick up 3. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Begovic. From deep. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Cleveland sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Baldwin, and it's Rose in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's LeBron. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And some doubted whether Kevin Love could be a star in the NBA, even after he dominated at every level. And I think he's answered those doubts. And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Ingles with the ball. Pass to LeVert. Black kicks to Lynn. His three-pointers off the mark. Now Cleveland shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Back to LeBron. Here's Baldwin. Over Ingles. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Here's LeVert. Here's Allen. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, I like seeing that toughness on the offensive glass. Did a nice job judging, anticipating where the miss was going, and then putting it back in. Nicely done.
Now here's Love. It's deflected. Ingles dishes to Lynn. Here's LeVert. They set the pick. Lynn with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. 6 on the shot clock. They double him with Love. LeVert the pass to Ingles, and stolen by LeBron. Baldwin gets to Shumpert. Basket counts.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Baldwin. The Nets also changing it up. Urebko comes in for Tarek Black, and it's Whitehead in for Jeremy Lin. Knocked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Frazier's checked in. The pass to LeVert. They set the screen. Feeds it to Allen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LeBron James.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Love in the post, defended by Allen. Right wing. Levens dishes to Love. It's stolen by Frazier. Now the feed to Allen. Back to Frazier. Here's Whitehead. 5 on the clock. That one's not going to go. Good D by Love. Dishes it to LeBron. To the middle. It's stolen by Allen. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Whitehead. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist.
And aggressive defense causing the mistake, then cashing in.
Yeah, that's a momentum changer for sure. You got to like the steal and the finish at the other end. That's the thing, paying that steal off with the finish.
Now here's Love. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Passes it to Daniels. LeBron outside. He dishes it to Love. He kicks it to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen. takes the 13-footer. A nice shot by LeVert.
I find LeVert to be at his best when he's in rhythm. When he's pulling up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
And here's Frazier. Pass to Whitehead. Up against Allen. Frazier right side. Pass to Whitehead. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Lawrence. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Shooting for Cleveland, Lawrence. At the 1 for 2.
He misses the free throw. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on the second free throw. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's George. George double teamed. Here's Allen. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Cleveland leading by 21. There's a screen. Off the screen and finished off by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Russell kicks to George. Payne with a screen for George. And Bain now top of the key. Back to George. 6 to shoot. Allen a screen on Love. Here's George. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Love. In the corner, it's James. It's a pick by Love. Here's Bledsoe. No good off the front iron.
And, you know, even though they're up, he's been off his game this quarter, having trouble finding the basket.
Russell passes to LeVert. Screened by Russell. Kicks it to Payne. And Payne screws it in.
And Karis LeVert is a very willing passer, somebody who's always looking to set up his teammates, actually focuses on doing that.
And the pass to Lawrence. James with it, working on Payne. Bledsoe kicks to LeBron. Misses the 3. Nets trail by 21. Outside, George. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
James outside. Out left to the wing. Back to Love. In the corner, it's James. Puts it up. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Here's George. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. George has got 21 in the game.
And George really eats up opportunities to score inside because he's so creative in how many ways that he can score close to the basket.
And with his game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
They're going to be the Eastern Conference champions because of the work he's done tonight. And you know what? If he manages to stay this hot in the finals, he's going to have his hands on that trophy in no time. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Baldwin's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Black's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Out to the right wing. Baldwin the pass to LeBron. Love with the screen for James. Got a piece of it. Here's LeVert, the dish to Black. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Now here's James. Launches a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Payne's got his 6th rebound on the night. And George kicks to Payne. Here's Black. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Black's got 4 points now in the quarter. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Bledsoe kicks to Baldwin. Swiped it away. Russell with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Russell against Bledsoe. Outside, George. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Back to Black. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Bledsoe. To end the drought, Love goes in, and Love throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. Here is Russell. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. That one doesn't drop. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Good work there as it goes.
Well, I tell you what, he's putting together quite a game here, knocking down shots and building upon this lead.
Passes it to LeVert. He feeds it to George. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Now LeBron to the inside. Here's Baldwin, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Nets trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James.
I like how George looks for contact. He kind of seeks it out. He doesn't back away from the hard physical contact. He knows he's going to get a chance to get to the line when he does take the contact. Well, I tell you what, like how cool and collected he was getting the job done at the line in this one.
Baldwin kicks to Love. Pass to Baldwin, over Payne. A nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 10 points here in the second half.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, you can't let the opposition off the hook here. I mean, you've got to keep adding to that lead.
Screened by Russell. Here's LeVert, 6 to shoot. There's the pick. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in. LeVert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Cavaliers.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
Here's Russell, following the basket by Kevin Love. Right side, George. A terrific shot on a turnaround.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, frustrating to say the least. I mean, don't even know why they're trying anymore. This one is a wrap.
Now, here is Russell, following the miss by Kevin Love. He threw good, Russell.
And, you know, a lot of people are starting to wonder, is Russell going to be the future of this league? Time will tell. That's a big mountain to climb for the young fella from Louisville.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Farrell. Shumpert in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Kilpatrick. He's covered by Daniels. The putback, Black. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Here's Farrell. And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on.
And you can see the elation on their faces. I mean, not just happiness, but pure excitement and joy to be headed to the NBA Finals.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
Yeah, and so close. I mean, they can practically taste it right now, but it's not going to be easy. Those next 4 wins are going to be the most difficult of the season if they can get them. But no matter what happens, I think the accomplishment of winning the conference championship is something this franchise and its fans will always remember.
And they'll represent the East in a final series that's mere days away. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.